Hello and welcome back to another video. In today's video you can see our little Bonnie. She's a Bernedoodle. She's a Bernese mountain dog crossed with a standard poodle. She's only about 17 weeks old here, so she's going to get really big, we think. We used the long line with her today to get used to the other dogs that I'm walking. We've got Duke and Bumble, my Springer, and you'll see MYLO the Labrador and Dolly the Cockapoo as well. And she got on really well with them, had a really good play, ran around with them. We used the long line to keep her in check if we needed to, but to be fair, she was really happy just to play. And then when we needed to do a recall, we just did it, and she came back over. She's bonded really well with my daughter, who's actually her dog. And as you can see there, she gets a treat for coming back. And off she goes to have a little play again. And being so young, we only give her 5 minutes for each month of her life, so she only has about a 25-minute walk now. So she came a little way into the walk with us, and then they went back to the car and carried on their own way. Because when puppies are developing, they can't go on really long walks, so you have to be careful of that. And also she's got a little bow in her hair, which makes it look very cute. Look. Anyway, so there's been a study, and the Belgian Malinois has been found to be the most intelligent dog breed out of a study of 13 different breeds. Scientists assessed 1,000 dogs to see who could be the most intelligent using 7 cognitive tests and 3 behavioural tasks. These tasks included finding food in a V-shaped fence, so they had to find their way around it, and also independently solving some tasks as well. And also tasks that they were unsolvable, whether they actually came to a human to get help to solve that problem as well, by putting food into a sealed box. The Malinois, often used by the police or used as guard dogs, came first with 35 points out of 39. And then the Border Collie came second with 26 points, while the Hoverwort, a German breed, was third with 25 points. Very interesting. The Malinois, I have worked with a Malinois called Luna. She was fantastic. Highly intelligent dogs. Probably not the best pet because they have to be so worked to keep them happy and functioning properly. But severely intelligent dogs. So they're number one. So one of the studies they did was understanding human gestures, and the top 5 of those were: the Belgian Malinois came top in all the tests, then second was the Australian Kelpie, third was a Labrador Retriever, fourth Border Collie, and fifth Golden Retriever. And in the top list there you've got Cocker Spaniels, Australian Shepherds, mixed breeds, and German Shepherds are in there as well. So that's to understand a human gesture. So the Belgian Malinois came out on top in that one as well. So as you can see in the video, Bonnie's still with us. She left us after this little bridge bit here, and we went down to the stream, and the dogs all jumped in there and enjoyed themselves. And then we went up this really steep hill, which is in a place called Highwoods in Colchester, and that's where she headed back to the car then after that. But she had a really good time, and apparently she slept really well when she got home, so that was really nice. But she bonded and really sort of interacted with the other dogs really well without any fear. She's not too keen if there's any barking, but apart from that, she did really well. So just with puppies, it's really good to try and get them to interact and socialise with other dogs rather than keeping them to themselves all the time. Just for how they are as they grow up, then they become more sociable. Here's MYLO coming in for a treat. So another test they did with the intelligent dog test was called the V-Detour. It's a measurement of spatial problem solving and ability. And again, the Belgian Malinois came out on top. The Border Collie came second. Australian Shepherd came third. Fourth was the Australian Kelpie, and fifth was the German Shepherd. And again, other dogs in that list were English Cocker Spaniel, Labrador, Golden Retriever. Were really good at doing this problem solving task, but again Belgian Malinois came out on top. And lastly on these tests was the unsolvable task. That's where a measure of independence, attempting to solve an impossible task without seeking human intervention. And in this one, the Hoverwart came out, the German breed, came out on top at number 1, and then the Finnish Lapphund came out second, followed by the Spanish Water Dog, German Shepherd, and in 5th place the Belgian Malinois. Other dogs in there that we know really well was the English Cocker Spaniel, Shetland Sheepdog, Labrador Retriever, Border Collie, and Golden Retriever was in there as well. All being highly intelligent dogs, being able to solve problems like that. So here on the video we've got Dolly. She's having a little mooch and she's with Bumble there. And they got on really well actually today. Bumble and MYLO really bonded. And I think in a minute you'll see them having a chase around. Yeah, so it was a stunning day today, really blue skies. Here we are, look, MYLO went into zoomies, started running around. MYLO has recently been neutered, and before that he was very sort of a solid male dog, let's put it that way, where he just wanted to encounter other dogs and took life very seriously. Now, after about 3 months, all that testosterone's sort of gone from him now, and as you can see, he just wants to play and have some fun now. And he really bonded with Bumble today and had a really good chase around and really played well together. And it's just lovely to see him just relaxing and having a really good time and going a bit nuts. Another thing I've seen in the news this week is dogs that are now being allowed into shops and more bars than ever before. And I think it's just a really successful way of these businesses making more money. Before, when they didn't used to let any in, it restricts people from going out because you can't go out for as long because you've got to get home for your dogs. But when you can take your dog with you, it just changes the whole game. And these businesses since lockdown are starting to realise that more and more people have got animals and dogs especially, and they're starting to let them in, and it's pushing up the sales, pushing up the profitability of these businesses, and it's a fantastic thing. All for it, I say. So thanks for listening and watching the video. Hope you've enjoyed watching all the dogs having a good time. Here's a few pictures. We've got MYLO and Dolly and MYLO again. And these are all the dogs that came out today on Tuesday the 1st of Feb. And also we've got Bumble, who's my Springer Spaniel, and then the 3 of them there, Dolly, Bumble and MYLO. And then we've also got Dolly with a mad face on, she's having such a good time, and her brother Duke. And then this morning I took out Louis, the Irish setter, who had a great time with Bumble this morning. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe and keep sharing the channel, that really helps. Thank you, bye.